What if I told you there are 5 simple fermented foods that could completely change the way your body uses protein after 75? Most people believe the answer is just eating more protein, more eggs, more meat, maybe even protein powders. But here's the problem: it's not working. Every year, millions of older adults continue to lose muscle. Legs feel weaker, balance starts to slip. Even getting up from a chair becomes harder. And this is happening to people who are already doing what they've been told, eating enough protein. So what's going wrong? The truth is, after a certain age, the issue is often not how much protein you eat, but how well your body can actually use it. And this is where almost nobody is looking. Because there are certain fermented foods that may help your body unlock more value from the protein you're already eating in a way most people completely overlook. In today's video, we're going to break down 5 of them, and some of the effects might surprise you. Here's what most people never get told. After 75, your body doesn't respond to protein the same way it used to. You can eat the same breakfast, the same amount of protein, and still see your strength slowly fading. Because the real issue often isn't intake, it's utilization. As we age, the digestive system becomes less efficient, stomach acid levels drop, enzyme production slows down, and the gut becomes less effective at breaking protein down into usable amino acids. That means even if you're eating enough, your body may not be absorbing enough of what actually builds muscle. And without those key amino acids, especially ones like leucine, your muscles simply don't get the signal to maintain or rebuild. So the result? You're doing everything right on the surface, but underneath, your body isn't getting what it needs. And that's why muscle loss can continue, even in people who are eating well every single day. So here's exactly what we're going to do in this video. I'm going to walk you through 5 specific fermented foods that can help your body get more out of the protein you're already eating, not by adding more, but by helping your system actually use it better. These foods work with your gut, not against it. They support digestion, improve absorption, and help deliver those critical amino acids where they're needed most. Your muscles. We'll go step by step, ranking them from the least powerful to the most impactful, so you can easily decide where to start. And make sure you stay until number 3, because it's one of the simplest, most affordable options on this list. Yet the way it supports muscle health is something most people completely overlook. Let's get into it. Before we dive in, I'd love to hear from you. Where are you watching from today? Go ahead and drop your city or country in the comments below. I read them, and it really helps me understand who this content is reaching. And while you're there, tell me this: what's one food you usually rely on to stay strong? Eggs, chicken, maybe something else? Your answer might help someone else who's going through the same thing. These conversations matter more than you think, because sometimes just seeing what others are doing can open your eyes to something new. All right, now that we're connected, let's start with number 5. Let's start with number 5, and this one is often overlooked. Sauerkraut. Most people see it as just pickled cabbage, but real, unpasteurized sauerkraut is actually a living food, packed with powerful probiotics, especially a strain called lactobacillus. And this is where it gets interesting. These beneficial bacteria help your gut break down protein more efficiently, which means your body can absorb more leucine, the key amino acid that actually triggers muscle building. Without enough leucine getting into your system, muscle growth simply doesn't switch on, no matter how much protein you eat. But that's not all. Sauerkraut also provides vitamin C, which supports collagen production, helping your muscles stay connected and supported, and vitamin K2, which plays a role in maintaining strong bones. Just make sure you choose the unpasteurized version from the refrigerated section. Heat destroys the very bacteria you need. Start simple: 2 to 3 tablespoons a day, alongside a protein-rich meal. Now, let's move to number 4, and this is where things start to get more powerful. Kefir. At first glance, it looks like a simple yogurt drink, but traditional kefir contains over 60 different strains of beneficial bacteria and yeast working together to support your gut in a much deeper way. And here's the key. Kefir has been shown to help activate something called mTOR. Think of it as the on switch for muscle building inside your body. As we age, that signal becomes weaker. So even if you eat enough protein, your body doesn't respond the same way anymore. But kefir may help turn that signal back on. In fact, some studies have linked regular consumption of fermented dairy like kefir with a lower risk of muscle loss by as much as 20% or more. The best way to use it: drink a cup after light activity, even just a short walk. And keep it simple. Always choose plain, unsweetened kefir. Now number 3, and this one surprises a lot of people: kimchi. This isn't just a side dish. It's a powerful combination of fermented vegetables that works on multiple levels inside your body. First, it helps reduce chronic low-grade inflammation, what many experts now call inflammaging. And that kind of inflammation is one of the biggest hidden drivers of muscle loss after 75. Second, kimchi may help improve blood flow. That means more oxygen and more nutrients actually reaching your muscles right where they're needed. But here's the part most people overlook. Kimchi naturally contains compounds that support the production of GABA, which helps you relax and sleep deeper. And real muscle repair doesn't happen during the day. It happens while you sleep. So when you combine all of this together, better digestion, lower inflammation, improved circulation, and deeper sleep, you create an environment where your muscles can actually recover and stay strong. Now, let's move to number 2, and this one works in a very different way. Miso. What makes miso so unique is that the protein has already been partially broken down during fermentation. In simple terms, it's pre-digested. So instead of your body struggling to process it, those amino acids are ready to be absorbed quickly and efficiently, which is exactly what matters after 75. But it doesn't stop there. Miso also contains compounds that help protect your muscle cells from age-related damage. And more importantly, it supports the system your body uses to repair and rebuild muscle after daily activity. So you're not just feeding your muscles, you're helping your body maintain the ability to recover. The best way to use it: keep it simple. Stir a spoonful of miso into warm water, not boiling. Too much heat can destroy the beneficial compounds that make it so effective. And finally, number 1, the most powerful on this list: natto. This is the one that truly stands out. Natto works on 3 critical levels at the same time. First, it helps improve blood circulation, meaning more oxygen and nutrients can actually reach your muscles when they need it most. Second, it's one of the richest natural sources of vitamin K2, which supports strong bones, and without a solid foundation, your muscles simply can't perform the way they should. But here's what really makes natto different. It helps activate a process called autophagy, your body's natural way of cleaning out damaged cells and rebuilding them. Think of it as a reset system that keeps your muscle cells functioning more efficiently, even as you age. The result: better strength, better movement, more confidence in everyday life. Start small. Just 1 serving a day can make a real difference over time. So when you step back and look at everything we just covered, a different picture starts to emerge. The problem isn't simply eating more protein. It's making the protein you already eat actually work for your body. Because after 75, your system changes, digestion slows, absorption drops, and without support, a large portion of that protein never truly reaches your muscles in a usable form. That's where fermented foods come in. They don't replace protein, they help unlock it. By improving gut health, supporting digestion, and enhancing how amino acids are delivered to your muscles, they make every meal more effective. So, instead of constantly adding more and more protein to your plate, sometimes the smarter move is to help your body use what's already there. And that small shift in approach can make a much bigger difference than most people expect. Here's the idea I want you to walk away with. After 75, your strength is no longer just about what you eat. It's about what your body can actually use. Because your digestive system becomes the deciding factor, you can choose the right foods. You can follow all the common advice. But if your body isn't breaking those foods down properly and absorbing the key nutrients, your muscles simply don't get what they need. And over time, that gap adds up. So eating right is only part of the equation. The real shift happens when you start focusing on absorption, how well your body processes, delivers, and uses those nutrients at the cellular level. That's what supports strength. That's what helps you stay active, steady, and independent. And once you understand that, the way you approach your daily meals begins to change in a much smarter way. So if your goal is simple: to stay strong, keep moving with confidence, and remain independent as you age, then don't try to change everything at once. Just start with one small step. Add one fermented food into your daily routine. Give your body a little more support where it matters most. And over time, that small change can lead to real, noticeable results. Because this isn't about quick fixes. It's about building strength in a way that actually lasts. If you found this helpful, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. I share simple, practical strategies like this to help you stay strong and active for years to come. And if you're already using any of these foods, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear what's working for you. I'll see you in the next video.